Drivers, to your cars.
Okay, we have audio. It's a good thing we have audio. I barely have a voice, but we have audio. really wish I'd had the skills to make that snow animated. It looks fine when you drive through it, but on the static shot it kind of looks like hell. Welcome, race fans, to the Busch Bonanza Winter Classic with your commentator whose voice has been destroyed by a cold. Participating in this event will be the winners of every single race from the 2023 season, as well as any past champions who raced but did not win a race last season, which actually included absolutely nobody. Engines have fired 50 laps through the snow and ice at an insane rate of speed, to be honest. Kevin has gotten the pole. He won a single race this past season, and the field rolls off. They all get away, it looks like. Other notables in the field: Joe Polson, Jared Mogard, Joe Mersdorf, Tommy Davis Jr., Gino Sphere, Bobby Farrell, Rod Weston, Reno Jackson, JT Armstrong, Adam Beresford, Jack Painter, Timothy McDonald, Bev Fresh, Ben White, and others. Pace car pulls off the track, and we are ready to go green for this year's Winter Classic. And the green waves, here we go. Kevin leads through 1 and 2, the field picking up speed. 18 cars in the field this year. Bit of light snow showers on the backside of the track. Shouldn't be an issue. Through the use of, I don't know, magic, science, whichever one you'd like, these cars will stick to this track and fly. And Kevin is going to lead the first lap of the Winter Classic. They will go around 50 times, average speed already over 200 miles an hour. Mogard runs wide, but he keeps it together. And my T is ready whenever we get a caution. I should have thought this through better. My voice really is fucked. This is... Welcome to somebody at work getting me sick. If I try to talk down here, though, this at least feels like it's a little better, but this is not my voice. Kevin continues to lead, sneaking down the back straightaway. Diggs coming on the inside. How the glass of the cars is visible through the trees. Whole field staying together. McDonald working his way forward. Kevin's led since the green flag. No challenges come has been strong enough to overtake him yet. But here comes McDonald on the bottom. Busch coming from Weston. There will be a pit stop required in this race. Oh, and here comes Poulsen. Poulsen's going to make a challenge. Poulsen to the lead. And they are 4 wide for second now. Kevin's going to have to give on the high side. Begins to fade back a little bit. Field staying together nicely so far. Out of the back of the 007 car, here comes the 7. Looking to the inside down the front stretch. Rod Weston wants the lead. Doesn't have enough of a run to get the job done just yet. He will not lead the lap. But he's got the inside here. And he edges ahead. Rod Weston in the lead. Still all together in one pack. Kevin trying to charge back up on the bottom. Look at that average speed, 223.6 as they work lap number 7. Starting to string out just a little bit. Bobby Farrell going for the lead. And Farrell's going to take it over. Coming with a move on the bottom. Kevin makes it 3 wide. Painter will nose ahead at the line. Kevin's going to try to use the corner to maximize the gains here and maybe get them both. Back to the front goes Kevin. As they sneak down the back stretch and over the rises again. Raises, rises, crests. Both crests. Here comes Beresford. He wants the lead. He sticks it to the bottom. Coming with a run. Kevin will lead the lap, but Beresford will probably take it with a lot of help coming behind him. Here comes Diggs as well. Whole field charging forward. Three wide into turn 3 they go. Here comes McDonald giving a big push to Mogard. And Mogard, your new leader. Is filtered to the back of the field. Gonna have to get it all back together, go to the front. Painter back there with him at the moment. In green thus far, these guys are racing hard, but showing just enough respect not to get anybody into trouble yet. We've seen this a couple times already in the race where two cars get out ahead, kind of stretch for a minute, and then the whole pack closes back up on them. Looks like that's what's happening here again. Average speed now 235.8. They are screaming around the speedway. Mike Carroll making a charge here, passing McDonald down the back. Did not pull off the pass yet. Look at this, Kevin already back to the front of the field. Charging back through easily. He's now 3 wide on the bottom as we come down the backstretch. He's got Sphere behind him for help. And they will both come forward. Everyone's still here in one line of cars. We know Jackson coming forward. Bev Fresh starting to lose the draft a little bit there at the back. She was a surprise winner this year. Circumstances really fell her way to pick up the first win of her career. Kevin taking over that 31. He wants to go forward. Spot. On board with the 46 going for the lead down the backstretch. And he's got the lead. Now we're going to look back. That's the whole field behind him. Just like he likes to see it. Little bit of a break for me in the middle of the field, but I don't think that's gonna become a wedge. I need more water. Kevin looking for the lead again. That was too close to call. He's going to get him here in turns 1 and 2. We are closing in on halfway. Bogart going for the lead again. Sphere coming to the front. This is the furthest forward I think I've seen him so far tonight. Bev looking like she wants to lose the draft again. I haven't seen her much further forward in the last car or so in line. I don't know if they've hit on that or what. Oh, Kevin out into the powder. Kevin gets together with JT Armstrong. Got a crash on the front stretch. Multiple cars involved. Still wrecking down the front stretch. Caution is out. Let's get a look what happened there. I saw that Kevin had run wide off of turn 4, and I think as he came back onto the circuit, he caught him here. Let's slow it down here. So Kevin and Painter are way wide. As he comes back, he's going to make contact with the 5. They hook. Kevin's going to get away with this. The 5 and the 83 going to the inside wall. Polson collects the 5, and yeah, now the track's basically blocked here. Everybody behind this is going to have to try to get around it. Ooh, Bev into the back of Tommy Davis. Reno Jackson gets the Armco. Comes back across the circuit. More contact for the 5. I think Ben White got through that without hitting anything. How did he do that? Let's ride on board with the Ben White machine. I'm going to be shocked if he actually did get through this without any contact. So we'll see. Cars going wide up here. They come together, the spinning starts. Checks up, checks up, checks up, checks up. Oh, a little bit of contact there. He almost made it through. That was so close to making it through without any trouble. And I think Bev ran into the back of somebody. She was up and off the back. You see the spinning start. Cars going around. Oh, yeah, she made a lot of contact there. 54 might have made it through. Let's see. Did Mersdorf make it through that without any trouble? I don't know that he did. Little bit of contact from Mersdorf, but I think he'll be okay. Whoops. As he wrecks into somebody in the pit lane. Because of course he did. Why wouldn't we do that? Okay, I'm going to collect my tea here real quick. We are under caution. caution. Weston leads over Farrell, Beresford, Corbett, Sphere, Carroll, Mogard, Painter, McDonald, Diggs, White, Merstorff, Davis, Vatcher, fresh out of the race, still in the pits, seeing repairs on the 007 of Polson, Armstrong, and Jackson, but they're now 2 laps down and basically out of contention now. Was a little bit of argy-bargy in the pits, but we'll have to see if that's hurt anybody. I think McDonald got hit, as did Weston, but they seem to be all right. 78 has continued with a decent amount of damage on the back end. And I have a nice glass of mint tea to try to get my voice back. There are moments there where my voice comes back. And it feels like having a nice glass of tea is helping. The 5 has also, they've pulled the plug on that car for the day. It is out. Figured I'd cough away from the microphone for you. Lights out on the pace car. We are going to restart. Everyone should be able to make it on fuel now. I don't know what happened to the side of Rod's car. .007 done for the day. I'll have to see if the 77 is still in this race. He is 2 laps down. He needs a miracle. We'll see if he gets one. But he can at least pick up some spots. But it's not a points race. There's absolutely no reason to bother if he doesn't think there's a way to win. Maybe he sees a way to win, but that car does not look mint to me. So at least 15 cars on the track, 14 on the lead lap. So we get ready for the restart. This is some good tea. I might have like 5 more glasses of tea, except this is my last one of mint. Wish I discovered that before I was at the store earlier. I think the MIPs on a couple of these trays are still wrong. You can see through some of those trays. You're not supposed to be able to see through because I used to run MIP type. Alright, pace cars in. And we are green again in the Winter Classic. And Jackson gets swamped on the restart. Look at him going past him. Yep, that car is walking wounded. And he has just screwed Vatcher over. We'll see if Vatcher's actually able to keep up with the pack here and get back on terms. .78 and 54 look to be a little slow too. As the battle rages at the front of the field. Kevin back to the lead. We have about an 11 car leading pack now. We'll have to see if the 78 and 54 claw back or if they're gone. 78's coming back. Has lost the draft, and the 7, well, Rod Weston with an issue comes to the pit lane. That may be him out of contention unless my math on pit stops is wrong and that yellow was not late enough for everybody to make it, but it should be since they ran that distance. Slight rear end damage on the 31 does not seem to be hurting that car at all. It's much lesser damage than the 78 as 78 has the whole back end knocked off of it. He's just holding on to this draft. 20 to go. Striking out for a moment. There goes Sphere looking for a spot up at the front. He picks up one and then gets back in line. Carroll trying to get around the 15 of Mogard now. Diggs at risk of getting dropped here. Top two stretching away a little bit. Here comes Mogard trying to get a draft on him and come back. They're going to be catching Reno here soon. Field's kind of splitting in half here. Here comes Mogard looking for a spot. Mogard goes to the lead. Here they come to catch Reno down the backstretch. Mogard just to get to the inside. Painter is trying to use him as a pick. And he may have hurt the last three in line there. Has taken the lead back. Kevin trying to work his way back forward. Fighting behind the leader. The leader's loving to see it. surprised with that front end impact that the 19's actually staying in this pack. Thought that would have been day over for him, but he's still hanging in there. 83 has lost a ton of time. 54 and 78 off the back of the pack as well, losing time. I don't know if there's actually anything wrong with the 83 car. It just got screwed on the start. And you were much slower here without the pack. Kevin coming forward again. And I see slower traffic ahead. It'll be 10 to go at the line. There's Weston and Vatcher trying to actually team up together and maybe get something going. The 7 shouldn't be too far off Songs. The 19, they've just lost the draft. Sphere looking for the inside for second. They're catching Vatcher down the back. Vatcher would love to see these guys get together real soon and bring out a yellow before he gets lapped, but it ain't going to happen. They've caught Vatcher. White just hanging on. They're going to split Vatcher down the front stretch. And that's broken the field up. Weston's probably going to do a similar number on him here. We'll see if Vatcher can actually keep up with this pack now that he's been caught, or if he'll fall straight out the back of it. He'd like to stay with it and maybe catch a yellow, but laps are running out. Looks like he's going out the back, though. They're side by side for the lead and side by side for the 4th spot. Kevin trying not to make it 3 wide for second. Jeez. Kevin charging forward. They're catching Weston. Here comes the catch. Gonna catch him down the front stretch as well. Which way is everybody going to go on him? Mogard caught him at a bad spot. Got real checked up. They still haven't passed the 7 car now. Field continues to string out. 54 will likely get caught before the end. Unsure about the 78. Seven appears to be keeping up now. Sphere trying to make a move forward. To go. Kevin 1 second. He's going to take it. He's going to keep going forward. He's going for the lead. He's going to take it. And they are catching. I think that's 78. Nope, 54. They're about to overhaul here down the back. Oh, Kevin made the wrong move there. He's going to get slowed up, is he? Goes all the way to the high side. Wow. right in the middle of the field, they leave the slower car. Mogard to the lead. McDonald going for the lead now. He's been lurking most of this race. The 19 has lost the draft. Ben White, chances of him winning this race basically nil unless there's an accident. Beresford wants the lead. He's going to really push here. The 31 up out of the groove. Ben might come back here, actually. Beresford's going to be the leader here. And here comes Diggs. Whole field kind of reorganizing. Trying to get to the right spot for the finish here. Diggs to the lead. Kevin coming forward again. McDonald going backwards. He may have charged at the wrong time. They are going to catch Reno on the penultimate lap, perhaps. McDonald coming to the pit. Something wrong with the 31 car. Or is this a scheduled stop? It can't be, unless everybody's coming in next time around. We're going to find out. Beresford to the lead. Here comes Kevin with a run. Going to take second away. Painter trying to stick his car in there. He's going to get in there. 3 wide down the back. Here they come to catch Jackson. Kevin gets to the bottom. That's the right line. Beresford gets blocked by Jackson. It'll be the white flag here. Kevin's going to be the leader. Whole field checks up behind him. Nobody pitting, so it was a problem for the 31. He's not going to win this race. Kevin takes the white flag. He is really far out ahead here. Is he too far ahead? Down the backstretch for the last time. Painter trying to close. Farrell trying to close. Painter's going to get there. Painter pulls alongside. Painter pulls out ahead. Jack Painter's going to win the Winter Classic. Kevin comes home second. Then Bobby Farrell, Jared Mogard, Gino Sphere, Mullimer, Diggs, Mike Carroll, Adam Beresford, Ben White. 78. Tommy Davis is going to come home 10th. Donald's going to end up 11th, just ahead of the leaders. Don't know what he needed to pit for, but took him out of contention. The car was fading, though, right before he pitted. Davis will come home. Then Mersdorf and Vatcher a lap down. Rod Weston lost 2 laps. Reno Jackson 6 laps down. Out of the race, Bev Fresh, JT Armstrong, and Joe pulls. What an exciting Winter Classic. We look forward to next season where Jack Painter will have an automatic invite to the Winter Classic. Let's take a look at that last half a lap on the chopper cam for Painter. Alright, so this was the 2 lap to go mark. We're on the chopper watching Painter from above. They get around Diggs here. Bad time for Diggs to be fading. He gets 3 wide with Kevin and Beresford here down the backstretch as they catch Reno. Kevin pulls ahead and then gets just a great run past here. Whole field kind of stacks up behind. And Diggs gets absolutely screwed, as does Beresford. And the 3 of them get so far out ahead here that now all Jack has to do is work a run on Kevin as they take the white. What he needed to worry about, but fortunately for him didn't come to fruition, is if they got side-by-side side drafting each other, it was going to give Farrell a huge run. But it didn't come to that. Coming off of 2, he knows he's going to get the run here down the back, and here it comes. Kevin moves around a little bit trying to break the draft, but he just can't break it. Painter sets his car. Kevin knows if he blocks, he's just going to get wrecked. He's trying to keep momentum up. Can't do it. Trying to do a little bit of side drafting here. Can't get enough. Thinks maybe if I can tuck in, I'll get a run down the front stretch. But he's just not getting momentum here. Starts to get momentum right about here. You start to see Kevin closing, but it's too late. There's the checkered flag. What a finish. Well, thank you for joining us for the Winter Classic. Like I said, we look forward to seeing you in February at Daytona and next winter for the 2024 Winter Classic. Thank you for watching with us. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and any other holiday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate, or no holiday at all. I hope you have a good winter. Thank you for